GHC Group ITTF World Tour Japan Open 2014 Yokohama. Next men's doubles final begins now. The players and umpires come in.
Welcome back to the GAC Group 2014 ITTF World Tour Super Series in Japan. It's in Yokohama, Japan. It's the Japan Open. I'm Adam Bobrow, and we're starting the men's doubles finals. It's going to be Chinese Taipei versus Japan as the players and officials enter the court.
Men's doubles final. Introduce the players in numbers. First, Hung-Chieh.
Hung-Chieh from Chinese Taipei in black. And Sheng-Sheng, the lefty, world-class doubles player, also from Chinese Taipei.
Seiya.
And Japanese experienced player, Seiya Kishikawa. And our men's finalist, Jun Mizutani, number 2 seed in the tournament.
Germany. Russia. 以上の選手順番なんで男子ダブルス決勝戦が行われます。ジャパンの2014男子ダブルス決勝戦。
Now the Chinese Taipei team, despite having just played the finals of the Korea Open, rankings have not yet come in as that was last week's tournament. They're the 32nd ranked team in the men's doubles in this tournament. Whereas the Japanese pair, Jun Mizutani and Seiya Kishikawa, are the 17th seeded team. Individually, Jun Mizutani is the 2nd seed in this tournament, world ranked number 8, 25 years old. Seiya Kishikawa, 2 years older, 27 years old, world ranked number 32 and the 10th seed in this tournament. On the Chinese Taipei side, Hung-Chieh, the black jacket, slightly taller. 20th seed, world rank number 70, 25 years old. And his teammate, Sheng-Sheng, the lefty in blue, 30th seed in the tournament, world ranked 105, 26 years old. In the round of 16, they beat French pair, Stefan Wesch and Abdel Kader Salifu. That was a 3-1 match. And they were the number 6 seeded team in doubles. So that was a huge upset in the first round. Following that, they took down the 21st seed, which was Jin Ueda and Maharu Yoshimura of Japan, 3-0. And in the semifinals, took down the Swedish pair, Christian Karlsson and Matthias Karlsson, no relation, 3-1. Deuce in game 4, very close match. Both of the Swedish players on top of their game this tournament. Very impressive play as of late. Jun Mizutani and Seiya Kishikawa in the round of 16 beat the Russians, Fedor Kuzmin and Grigory Vlasov, 3-0, the number 26 seeded team. In the quarterfinals, they took out the number 11 seeded team from Hong Kong, Tong Peng and Wang Chunting. And in the semifinals, took down the young Chinese pair, number 3 seed, Liu Xiang and Zhou Chihao, 3-0. Very convincing win for the Japanese pair. Both teams, lefty-righty combo. The Japanese pair very comfortable from far from the table. Seiya Kishikawa, very calm, smooth strokes from both sides. Play looks effortless. Mizutani, on the other hand, grunting and fighting for every ball like there's no tomorrow, but still the stronger player of the two. This doubles match will be best of 5. Mizutani's got to be tired. After a 7-game match in the semifinals versus Yuto Muramatsu, the chopper, points are a lot longer on average than they are in any other match. Mizutani all over the court, smashing, lobbing, looping, moving. Just an exhausting match even to watch. Exhausting yet exciting. Chinese Taipei pair trying to take a championship after losing in the finals to a young Chinese pair in the Korea Open just 1 week ago. And there's Helmut Feldman, our German umpire, and our assistant umpire from Russia, Gennady Zakharov. Look how whip-like Kishikawa's backhand is. Very loose, very fluid motion. I think the DJ here has about 15 different remixes of the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song. Very exciting, dramatic music for the finals. And Chinese Taipei is going to start off game one with the serve. Chung will be serving to Kishikawa, love all. Huang trying to go wide, undercutting and side swiping the ball. Steps around the backhand corner for the loop, but Kishikawa loads it with underspin. 2 broken serves and a 2-point lead for the Japanese pair.
Left, 2 left.
Outstanding point counter loops, forehands, backhands from both sides. Strong start for the Japanese pair. Kishikawa with that cross-court shot. Blocked out wide. And it's tied right back up, 2 broken serves each way. Huang with the serve. Japanese team says brush caught the edge of the table. Chinese Taipei says yes, that's right. Unbelievable spectacle out here. Lob after lob, soft shots, drop shots, running in, inside out balls, hooking. Look at this shot. Unbelievable points. And after all of that work, it goes to the Japanese pair from way back in the depths of the sea, coming back into the table, now up 4 points to 2. And the big over-the-table forehand by Kishikawa. Heart still racing from the point before. And again, a defensive point by the Japanese pair. But this time, Chinese Taipei takes the point. Now trailing by just 2 with the serve, 3-5. And the fishing from the Japanese pair deep on the table, giving trouble to Chinese Taipei. Again, the Japanese pair is building a home about 15 feet behind the table. Very, very comfortable over there. Trying to play the loop down the line. Forehand side. Fast long serve to get the rally going. Big inside-out forehand from Mizutani, but the point goes to Chinese Taipei. Chiang Huang just down by 2 with the serve, 5-7. And Chiang with the big forehand loop blocked long. We haven't seen Kishikawa miss many blocks this game. 1-point game. Seiya Kishikawa going for the inside-out backhand, trying to hook it even wider. Inside-out ball from Chiang, making a very difficult ball for Kishikawa on the run. Just short. Little help off the top of the net, but Huang is there to crush the ball with his backhand. And as Chiang steps across, tries to do the modern Chinese over-the-table backhand. Does not connect. It's tied up, 8 points each. From the longest play from far away to the shortest play up over the table. Chinese Taipei is winning this point. Half-long serve causes the hesitation in Kishikawa. Not able to make up his mind, drives it into the net. Now it's 2 game points against the Japanese pair. Ripping opening backhand from Mizutani, and Kishikawa is there to finish off the point on the next ball. One more game point for Chinese Taipei. And Mizutani with the big loop into the middle. Chiang cannot block it. It is tied up at 10-all. Deuce in game 1. Spinny ball as Jun Mizutani gets down to the ground. And 3 in a row for the Japanese pair gives them game point. The counter hooking loop from Jun Mizutani way off, finds the net, and it's 11-11 again. Second deuce this game. Kishikawa with a beautiful misdirection and the down-the-line forehand to take the point. Second game point for the Japanese pair. And Huang falling to the ground, cannot connect with his counter loop, and game 1 goes to the Japanese pair. In deuce play, it's 13-11 for Jun Mizutani and Seiya Kishikawa to take game 1. Game 2 just after this.
자본이 사업하고 그런 거 전부 뒤집어 전부 지금 나를 막 전부 지금 아노 기다리서 저것도 막 이거 그래서 산 있어요. 치기다 깎고 그래 가면 죽었어요. 아도 뭐 그래 사업 그래 뭐 자본이
And as we come back for game 2, the Japanese pair is leading 1-0 over Chinese Taipei.
Second game. Third one.
Kishikawa with the serve. Chang's receive not good enough. Ball played right down the line by Mizutani to take the point. Inside out forehand from near the ground from Mizutani comes right back just as fast. Kishikawa not able to make his loop. And this time falling to the ground a little bit softer. Mizutani spins the ball on. Throws a head fake and pushes long to the wide corner. And that smash is too good. Point started off incredibly with that hooking side spin loop, and Kishikawa barely reaching it. Jun Mizutani keeping it deep on the table, but not deep enough as Huang rips through. Spinny opening backhand from Kishikawa to take the point. Chang and Huang of Chinese Taipei. Everybody towels off. Taipei team is trailing 2 points to 4. Chang steps in for the flip, gets the ball while it's near the net. Just off the table. We've seen the Chinese Taipei pair trying to take a little pace off the ball, playing soft shots. Sort of a half ball, creating some discomfort. Mizutani hanging in there. Next ball too wide. Clever play from Chang. Matsudaira there in the crowd, Japanese team, staying for support. Over the table backhand, but his body was still there, and Huang with a very smart play right back into the attacker, Jun Mizutani. Was down 2-4, now tied up at 5-all. Chang with the serve. Long underspin serve gets a third ball attack for Huang. Huang just long on the loop. And the inside out forehand falling to the ground again from Jun Mizutani. Japanese team back in the lead by 2 points. And Mizutani with an unbelievable backhand, and then the next shot he gets, again falling down for the inside-out forehand. Kishikawa not able to make the last shot. Impressive play from Chinese Taipei to stay in that point. The banana flip over the table, hooking out too wide. Chang steps around and takes the angle for the wide inside-out forehand. Chinese Taipei now trailing 1 point. 1 serve left, 7-8. And a huge grunting forehand from Huang, but the ball's blocked back out wide. And Chang not able to bring it back. Mizutani and Kishikawa still with a 2-point lead. Coming into the end of the game, it's 9-7, Japan's serve.
9-8.
Heavy underspin from Chang as Mizutani tries to play the short side of the table. Strong pressure from Chinese Taipei right into the body of Jun Mizutani, and now it's tied up at 9 points each. Beautiful shot, sees the ball come off the table, waits for it, hooks it right to the forehand corner down the line. Game point, Japan. Two outstanding recoveries from Chinese Taipei is not enough as Japan takes game 2 11-9 to go up 2-0 in the men's doubles finals. Game 3 just after this break.
뭐喜欢塞一下不的三筷子，切的大妹，但我看没寻找，他马师傅啥，那个拿过的结果，马师傅差不多要会有个前期。快点，然后小点好别让对的，塞一下一小一些的，我的把队友他那个团，哪里可以这样？耶。
And this is the earliest that we've seen both doubles pairs back at the table between games after their break. Chinese Taipei now trailing 0 games to 2 in a best out of 5 match versus Japan. Off the edge of the blade, Huang goes long. And Chang with a beautiful shot down the line. Mizutani recovering. Taipei plays the crossover, stays in the point, and again Huang finding the edge of the blade on the counter loop. Jun Mizutani anticipates the flip over the table and makes his break out wide to the forehand. Flat hit right back down the line. Huang dragging through the ball, leaving some side spin on it out wide. Not bothering Jun Mizutani. Timeout called. Chinese Taipei's got a lot to talk about. Down 0-2 in games and 1 point to 4. They've got to figure something out. Mizutani and Kishikawa very comfortable at the table and far away from the table right now. Mizutani playing a bit more aggressively, going for the inside out shots, big spin shots whenever he can. Chinese Taipei's got to do something about their receive game. Has to initiate the attack however they can. At the same time, Huang is going for broke a lot and not having as much success this game as he has throughout the tournament in doubles. So shot selection will be pretty important. There it is. He takes a little bit off the ball, spins it deep on the table. And that ball's gone forever. It just fell into the abyss. Probably not worth trying to get that ball. Ever. So they're bringing a new ball into play. The body language of Chiang, we've seen a few frustrated hits of the ball back. Little towel throw. There's subtle signs. You have to wonder if it affects his psychology out there on the table. In the big backhand loop, they get the point. Chinese Taipei just trailing by 1. 2 straight points after their timeout from 1-4. And a beautiful step around inside out forehand from Jun Mizutani from the backhand corner. Kishikawa coming in over the table with the backhand. Excellent execution as he drives it down the cross court. Chinese Taipei trailing by 2 again. Huang had some funny footwork mishap there. Looked like he might have rolled his ankle a little bit. Doesn't seem to be a problem. And Chiang plays the crossover. Backhand from Huang, not going in. Still a 2-point lead for the Japanese pair. Excellent serve, half long. You can see Kishikawa frustrated. Didn't make a decision quickly enough, hoping it would come off the table, then realized it wouldn't. Similar placement, a little heavier underspin as Kishikawa tries to cross over with the backhand. Now it's tied up. Kishikawa with the serve, 7-all.
Yeah. 7-all.
Excellent placement from Jun Mizutani. Huang left it short up on the table just for Mizutani to get to that ball was impressive. But then he plays it down the line like he has all the time in the world. And Huang with the misdirection, fast into the backhand corner. Caught Mizutani off guard, tied up again, 8-all. We've seen a lot of reverse pendulum serves from Huang. And it's the reverse pendulum again, but the third ball attack by Chiang. Backhand clipping the edge, going long. Reverse pendulum has a little bit more underspin on it this time. Mizutani doesn't make the read, and it's tied up at 9 points each. Last 2 serves set that either team will face. Japan has the 2 serves at 9-all. Big spinny shot from Kishikawa on the backhand corner right down the middle of the table, and it's match point for Japan. Just clipping the edge of the table, the crowd thinks it's over. Chinese Taipei, bit of a break, deuce in game 3. And a fast flat received by Kishikawa into the bottom of the net. Game point for Chinese Taipei. Huang sees the open court, tries to get around the ball, but mishits again off the edge of the blade. Second deuce, 11-all. Fortunate service error, and it's match point again, the Japanese pair. And after an outstanding block from Huang, it comes back, and Jun Mizutani loops to win the point and the match. Congratulations to our champions, Seiya Kishikawa and Jun Mizutani of Japan, winning in 3 straight games over Chinese Taipei's Hung-Chieh and Sheng-Sheng. The Japanese pair only lost 1 game this entire tournament in men's doubles to Hong Kong's Tong Peng and Wang Chunting. A nearly flawless performance from Jun Mizutani and Seiya Kishikawa, our new Japan Open 2014 men's doubles champions. Stick around because we've got women's singles finals coming up just after this break.
Chiang Huang.